Fire the JiKook moment that broke the internet. What really happened at the 2026 World Cup? Loudly crying face purple heart. YouTube script. Runtime approximate 18 to 20 minutes. Cold open, midnight to 0:45. Hook. Fast cuts, dramatic music sting. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. If your For You page looks anything like mine right now, it is absolutely 100% wall-to-wall JiKook. Every single video, every single edit, every single "did you see this" comment. Because on the biggest stage on the entire planet, in front of tens of thousands of people inside the stadium and literally hundreds of millions watching around the world, Jungkook and Jimin just gave ARMY a moment that nobody, and I mean nobody, saw coming. So today we are breaking down exactly what happened at the 2026 FIFA World Cup final halftime show, why this specific moment between these two specific members has fans absolutely losing their minds, and because I know you're going to ask, what this actually means versus what people online are turning it into. Buckle up, this one's a ride. Intro/channel branding, 0:45 to 1:15. Insert channel intro animation. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, this is the place where we cover BTS news the right way. No wild assumptions, no manufactured drama, just what actually happened and why it matters to this fandom. If that sounds like your kind of content, do me a favor and hit subscribe, because we've got a lot more of this coming. Okay, let's actually get into it. Section 1, setting the scene, 1:15 to 3:30. Let's rewind for a second, because context is everything here. On July 19th, local time, the 2026 FIFA World Cup final took place at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey. This wasn't just any final. Spain faced off against Argentina in front of a sold-out crowd, with millions more tuned in globally. And the halftime show? Absolutely stacked. We're talking Madonna, Shakira, Justin Bieber, an orchestra led by Gustavo Dudamel. Even the Muppets made an appearance. The whole thing was overseen creatively by Coldplay's Chris Martin. And right in the middle of that lineup, all 7 members of BTS, RM, Jin, Suga, J-Hope, Jimin, V, and Jungkook, performing together on one of the largest stages in the world. Now, for context, this isn't Jungkook's first World Cup rodeo. Back in 2022, he performed Dreamers as the first K-pop solo act to ever open a FIFA World Cup, sharing that stage with Shakira herself. So with this 2026 performance, Jungkook has now officially performed at 2 separate World Cup stages, a milestone that's already being celebrated across fan communities. But it wasn't just about the performance itself. It was everything that happened around it. Section 2, the moment that started it all, 3:30 to 7 o'clock. So here's where it gets interesting. After the performance wrapped, that's when things got chaotic, in the best way. Members were mingling backstage and around the stadium with other performers and celebrities, and fans in the crowd, along with photographers and other artists present, started capturing and sharing these candid, off-the-cuff moments on social media almost instantly. One of the most talked about threads in all of this? Jimin's connection to soccer itself. According to fan accounts that have circulated widely, Jimin has talked before about growing up watching the 2002 Korea-Japan World Cup as a kid, a tournament that was massive in South Korea, practically a national moment that shaped an entire generation of soccer fans. The idea that the little kid who watched that World Cup on TV was now literally standing on a World Cup final stage, more than 20 years later, that hit fans hard. Comments like, "the little fan from back then has now stood on the World Cup final stage," were everywhere. And then there's Jungkook, who fans have pointed out was seen at the center of the stage holding the official World Cup match ball at one point. A small detail, but the kind of small detail this fandom lives for. Combine that with photos and clips of the members interacting with each other in these unscripted, relaxed moments backstage, and you had the perfect storm for edits, reaction videos, and yes, JiKook content to explode within hours. Streamer iShowSpeed was even there, and clips of him losing his entire mind upon spotting the members, screaming, jumping, hugging them, added even more fuel to an already viral night. When your event is chaotic enough that a 30 million subscriber streamer is doing backflips in the background, you know it's a big deal. Section 3. Why this specific pairing hits different, 7 to 10:30. Okay, so So let's talk about why JiKook specifically is the pairing that fans zero in on during moments like this. If you followed BTS for any length of time, you know that Jungkook and Jimin have one of the most well-documented, long-running friendships in the entire group. From their trainee days, to their live broadcasts together, to the sheer number of times they've been photographed side by side at every major event. This is a friendship with receipts going back over a decade. So when a moment like this World Cup halftime show happens, high stakes, global stage, raw and unscripted energy, fans naturally zoom in on the members whose dynamic already has this much history behind it. It's not that something new was revealed. It's that a huge, high-visibility moment gave fans a fresh canvas to project onto, and JiKook's well-established closeness made them the obvious focal point. This is honestly a pattern you'll notice with any big BTS group event. Whether it's an award show, a comeback stage, or in this case, literally the World Cup final. Certain pairings tend to trend every single time because the fandom has spent years building context and inside references around specific relationships within the group. JiKook is, without question, one of the biggest. Section 4. Let's talk about that clickbait headline, 1030 to 1300 hours. Now, and I say this as someone who loves this fandom, we do need to have an honest conversation here. If you came into this video because you saw a headline somewhere claiming Jungkook and Jimin revealed their true feelings for each other after the World Cup, I want to be straight with you. That is not something that has actually happened. There has been no announcement, no confirmation, no statement from either member or from their agency about any romantic relationship. What we do have is a genuinely sweet, viral moment of two close friends and their whole group sharing an incredible night together on one of the biggest stages in the world. And look, I get it. Shipping is a huge, fun, harmless part of fandom culture for a lot of people. And there is nothing wrong with enjoying edits, fan theories, or fan fiction as exactly that, fan-made content. But there's a difference between fandom fun and headlines that are deliberately written to make you believe something is confirmed news when it isn't. This is something worth being a little media literate about, especially with idols. These are real people with real privacy, and a lot of clickbait in this space is built entirely around implying romantic reveals that never happened, just to get clicks. So enjoy the moment for what it actually was, a beautiful, chaotic, joyful night for the whole group, without falling for headlines promising something that was never there to begin with. Okay, rant over. Let's get back to the fun stuff, because there's plenty of it. Section 5. The fandom reaction, 13 to 1600 hours. The online reaction to this entire night has been, frankly, unhinged in the best way. Hashtags like BTSX World Cup 2026 and BTS Halftime Show were trending almost immediately after the performance wrap. Fan edits started flooding timelines within the hour. Slow-motion clips of the members walking out, close-ups of their expressions during the performance, and of course endless compilations of every single candid interaction that got caught on camera. One thing that stood out across a lot of fan commentary was just how surreal the whole lineup felt. You had BTS sharing a stage with Madonna, Shakira, and Justin Bieber, an orchestra conducted by one of the most respected names in classical music, and a full-blown Muppets appearance, all in the same halftime show. Fans were describing it as a historic stage, and honestly, it's hard to argue with that. When your group is performing alongside that kind of lineup at the actual World Cup final, that's a full-circle career moment, no matter how you slice it. And that's really what a lot of the best reactions circled back to. Not shipping, not speculation, but genuine pride. Fans reflecting on how far these 7 members have come, from a small entertainment company debut to literally standing on the field where the world's biggest sporting event just crowned its champion. Section 6. The bigger picture. What this means for BTS, 16 to 1830. Let's zoom out for a second, because this World Cup moment doesn't exist in a vacuum. This performance adds another major milestone to a group that's already rewritten the record books more times than most artists do in a lifetime. Jungkook now holds the distinction of performing at 2 separate World Cup stages, first in 2022 and now again in 2026, a callback that fans and commentators alike have been quick to highlight. And for the group as a whole, sharing a stage with performers like Madonna and Shakira, under the creative direction of Chris Martin, at an event watched by a global audience that dwarfs almost anything else on the calendar, is the kind of moment that cements a legacy rather than just adding to a highlight reel. For ARMY, moments like these hit on two levels at once. There's the personal, emotional side, seeing members you've followed for years share genuine, joyful moments with each other and with other artists they clearly respect. And then there's the broader, almost historical side, watching a group that started in a small studio in Seoul become a fixture on the biggest global stages that exist. That's really the heart of why this clip spread the way it did. It's not really about any single reveal. It's about watching 7 people who've been through everything together, still finding those small, real, human moments with each other, even in the middle of an event this massive. Section 7. Wrap-up/outro, 1830 to 2000 hours. So, to bring it all together, no, there was no dramatic romantic confession between Jungkook and Jimin after the World Cup. What there was a genuinely special night. BTS performing on one of the largest global stages imaginable, surrounded by legendary artists, with unscripted, candid moments between members that reminded fans exactly why this group's bond has resonated for over a decade. And honestly, that's a better story than any fake headline could ever give you. If you enjoyed this breakdown, let me know in the comments. What was your favorite moment from the halftime show? Was it the performance itself, the backstage clips, or watching IShowSpeed have the best night of his life? I want to hear it. Hit that subscribe button if you want more BTS coverage that actually respects the facts while still giving you all the fun fandom energy you came here for. And I'll see you in the next video. Take care, ARMY. Purple Heart.